Hey guys, this is Patrick Valentine. I'm back again with another discussion video, and this discussion is going to be about me talking about WrestleMania 34. Now, the WrestleMania 34 card, as you guys are all aware, probably looks like one of the best cards that we have had in quite a long time. You know, of all my years of watching, WWE. We've had some good WrestleMania cards. We've also had some shit WrestleMania cards. But I honestly believe that this year we're actually going to be getting a really, really good WrestleMania. And I honestly believe that. WrestleMania this year looks really, really nice. We've got some really good matches, We've got some great matches for WrestleMania this year. It's looking pretty good. And luckily I've got my phone here, so I could definitely run through it on my phone and not worry about my laptop, because then that will just completely get in the way of the recording that I am doing here. Now, as you all guys are aware, the last time I made a video was when I was, again, playing Dragon Ball FighterZ. The reason why I'm starting to make more videos while we've got gameplay in the background, it's because, I'm starting to realize it, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people are aware that I've got really shit quality on my laptop. So I've got really shit quality, and my quality on the quality of my videos aren't really the best, and we all know that the quality of my videos aren't really all that great. So yeah, that's the reason for this, and so I wonder how well you guys can handle such great gameplay by me while we're talking about wrestling. So anyway, WrestleMania 34. What are we going to be expecting from WrestleMania 34? Well, in my honest opinion, we're probably looking at one of the, I won't call this the greatest WrestleMania, but we're looking at potentially one of the biggest WrestleMania cards of all time. I'm setting it up on my phone, guys, so excuse for the slow rate of gameplay that you're seeing. We're probably looking at one of the biggest WrestleManias of all time right now. Really big match card. Got some great matches, among other stuff. So that's what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk to you guys about my honest opinion about WrestleMania 34. This is all my opinion. Everybody has a different opinion. So yeah, let's run through the card. Let's run through the matches. Now, obviously, guys, I'm not going to be making any predictions on who I think are going to win these matches. I am just going to be speaking honestly about every match, and I'm going to be giving you guys my honest opinion about every match that we see, whether if I believe it's good match, a bad match, is it really worth having this match on WrestleMania or not? So that is the reason for this video. So obviously, we've got Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Now, obviously, we all know why this match is happening. This is all a part of Vince McMahon's agenda to get Roman Reigns over. It's the one thing that Vince McMahon will never give up on. Vince McMahon will never give up. He will always try. He'll always hope. And he'll always try that hopefully one day the WWE fans would accept Roman Reigns. He's just hoping one day fans can just accept Roman Reigns and just start cheering this guy as the face of the WWE. Well, obviously, no, that will never happen. That's never going to happen, especially not now. It's not going to happen now. I mean, that ship has long sailed now with Roman Reigns. I mean, how many times has WWE going to keep on trying with Roman Reigns? Seriously, are they going to keep trying until the day that You know, because think about it. Daniel Bryan is back now. We've got Daniel Bryan back in the WWE. Like, WWE purposely kept, Daniel Bryan out of a wrestling ring just to try this whole agenda with Roman Reigns. And obviously, as we all know, it's a failure. It's been a failure, and Roman Reigns will once again fail at WrestleMania 34. The whole Roman Reigns agenda needs to come to an end. Daniel Bryan is the true face of WWE. I don't give a shit if you love Daniel Bryan or if you hate Daniel Bryan. Accept the facts. Roman Reigns is garbage. He is a terrible, terrible wrestler, and he will never, ever be face of WWE material. It's a joke. It's a joke how people believe that Daniel Bryan isn't face of WWE material. He's a midget. I've been hearing a lot of people calling Daniel Bryan a midget. Oh, this and that about Daniel Bryan. Give me a break. Give me a break. Seriously, I'm sick and tired of the hate. I don't give a shit. I honestly don't care if you hate Daniel Bryan, but you criticizing him and saying that he is not face of WWE material, you got a lot of balls to say that. You got a lot of balls to say that. Absolutely a lot of balls. Seriously, I'm being dead serious. You got to have a lot of balls to say something like that about Daniel Bryan, who is a better wrestler, far better wrestler than Roman Reigns. Far better. I'm sick of it. This whole Roman Reigns stuff has been a blow in the face, I've been too kind to Roman Reigns. I'm being serious. Like, I've been getting criticized by people thinking, oh, I'm too nice to Roman Reigns. Oh, I don't criticize Roman Reigns, People are thinking I'm a Roman Reigns fanboy, because Brock Lesnar didn't show up and all that shit. I mean, like, do you guys even watch my freaking reviews? I don't... Like, when was the last time I said anything nice about Roman Reigns? Seriously, I've never said anything nice about Roman Reigns. Who the hell do these people think they are saying that I like Roman Reigns? I don't criticize Roman Reigns. Get out of here. I criticize him all the damn time. So, for people to say that I don't criticize Roman Reigns, you're all just a bunch of blithering idiots. Roman Reigns is a failed experiment by Vince McMahon that he'll just never get it through his goddamn head that Roman Reigns sucks. This is why Daniel Bryan is back. WWE finally gave him the all clear, and I'm glad they finally did. The true face, the true successor to John Cena. John Cena can now finally, happily retire. John Cena can happily retire whenever he's ready, because Daniel Bryan is here. Daniel Bryan is here, and he's here to stay, and we all know Roman Reigns is no frickin' John Cena. You can get stuffed to all the people who think Roman Reigns is the next John Cena. Give me a break. What is Roman Reigns gonna change his Titantron every year to match the color vest he's wearing? Give me a break. Anyway, the whole thing of Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. It's like I said, this whole shit is just stupid, because this is just Vince McMahon trying to get us to love and cheer Roman Reigns, all because Brock Lesnar isn't showing up. Oh, he doesn't love WWE. He doesn't respect the fans. Oh, do you duh? You're obviously pointing out the obvious. Brock Lesnar doesn't give a shit about WWE. He never has. He's never been a part of... he never joined WWE to gain respect from his peers. Give me a break. Give me a break. He didn't join WWE to get people to respect his peers. He came for the money. That's all Brock Lesnar is. He's all about about money, and that's not going to give me a reason to, and that's not a reason for me to like Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns needs a God-forsaking heel turn. I don't give a shit if you're a fan of his or if you love Roman Reigns. We all know he needs to be a heel. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. And Roman Reigns, this whole Roman Reigns shit needs to come to an end. He fails again. If he fails again, which we all know he will, Vince McMahon needs to put the Roman Reigns stuff to bed and focus on the great Daniel Bryan, the true face of WWE. Now, obviously, there'll be more matches. On the way, so, you know, there won't. So all the matches I'm reading, they're just the matches that are currently, you know, on up now. So there's obviously going to be more matches. So next we've got AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. The true main event of WrestleMania, in my opinion. This match is the true main event of WrestleMania. AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, their storyline so far really hasn't been all that great, in my opinion. In my opinion, it really hasn't been all that great. And I will even admit that. It really hasn't been that great. I haven't really been liking it either. Trust me, I haven't been liking it either. I don't like how, you know, they're not, you know, bringing up their old match in New Japan, even though I've never really watched New Japan. Like, you know, but I am aware of the history. I am aware of the history that they have, so don't think I'm a complete clown or I'm an idiot that I don't know anything. Of course I know shit about wrestling. But honestly though, even though the storyline has been pretty bad, we all know the match is going to be great, so why should we worry? I don't understand why the fans are worried. Like, yeah, we need a good storyline to make a great match, but honestly, I don't really see the problem. I really don't. I really don't see the problem. We all know this is going to be an awesome match between the two, so I don't know what the panic is all about. So that's just my honest opinion. That is my honest opinion about AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. Next, we've got the Intercontinental Triple Threat match. The Miz, Seth Rollins, and Finn Balor. There's one thing I will say about this, is that this needs to be the end of the Miz's championship reign. And I'm being deadly serious. I am over the Miz as Intercontinental Champion. I am over the Miz. I am sick of the Miz being champion all the godforsaken time now. I remember years ago that the Miz was nothing. He was so irrelevant. We all remember years ago how so irrelevant he was. So and now all of a sudden Miz is all over the place. He's all over the place now, and it's really driving me insane. Finn Balor or Seth Rollins, either one of these two guys, need to be the Intercontinental Champion, and go to SmackDown with it. They need to go to SmackDown with the Intercontinental Championship, regardless if it's Seth or if it's Finn. The Intercontinental Championship needs to be on SmackDown. It needs to be on SmackDown, and it better be on SmackDown because boy oh boy does SmackDown need the Intercontinental Championship more than the United States Championship right now. Seriously, I'm being dead honest with you. SmackDown, like ever since the United States Championship came over to SmackDown, the United States Championship has really been nothing. It's really been nothing. It's just a championship. That's all it is. The only time that the United States Championship was ever relevant is when it was in the hands of the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. That was when the only time it ever had relevance. But honestly though, the United States Championship is just not a SmackDown belt in my opinion. It's just not a SmackDown belt in my opinion. The Intercontinental Championship was better where it was, in my honest opinion. So, yeah, I'm just being dead serious. I'm just being totally honest about how I feel about the championship, and I think Finn Balor or Seth Rollins, either one of those two guys, can definitely make the Intercontinental Championship great, especially if they're on SmackDown Live. Speaking of the United States Championship, we've got the United States Championship match to talk about next. My boy and my idol Randy Orton defends the United States Championship against the glorious Bobby Roode and the man and the man with the steroids, Jinder Mahal. If any of you guys defend Jinder Mahal that he does not have steroids, you are completely out of your mind. Seriously. Jinder Mahal is definitely one of those guys that will be taking all that steroids on John Bravo's little video. If anybody should be accused for steroids, it's definitely going to be Jinder Mahal. Anyway, this is we're not here to talk about John Bravo and his drug allegations or whatever the hell that was that video on that he made. We're here to talk about the United States Championship. I'm gonna tell you guys, and I'm gonna be honest here. I'm not gonna be the Randy Orton suck up fan. I'm not gonna be the fan that's gonna suck up to Randy Orton. I'm not gonna suck up to him. I'm not gonna kiss his ass. I'm not gonna be the typical Randy Orton fan that I am. I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. I am happy that Orton is the United States champion, but I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I haven't really been impressed with his title reign. And I know it's not his fault. And I know that for a fact. I know for a fact it's not his fault. It's just been WWE and their stupid creativity. Because stupid creativity. It's their fault. But Randy Orton just hasn't really been all that exciting to me as the United States champion. So, hopefully, maybe. But, Orton needs to keep the United States Championship, obviously. He needs to keep the United States Championship, and if you want me to be totally honest, I think he should go over to Monday Night Raw. I'm not a Monday Night Raw guy, but honestly, Randy Orton, you gotta understand this. If Finn Balor or Seth Rollins, go to SmackDown as the Intercontinental Champion, obviously, you need whoever the US Champion's going to be. Obviously, the US champion needs to go to Raw. And honestly, I think Randy Orton would be better off on Monday Night Raw. I feel like Orton can be more of a Raw guy than a SmackDown guy, but that's just my honest opinion. I've only wanted him on SmackDown because I'm a SmackDown guy, as you all know. But yeah, honestly, I think Randy Orton should keep the United States Championship. And I'm just being totally honest about that. Jinder Mahal, Jinder Mahal is Jinder Mahal. He sucks. He's stupid. He when he talks, he sounds like he has a sore throat. I'm the modern day Maharaja. He's got a friggin' sore throat. Sounds like he has a goddamn sore throat. That's why I hate Jinder Mahal for other reasons besides him having a sore throat. He's a goddamn cheater for starters. He's a goddamn cheater for starters, especially during his time as WWE champion. Huge mistake on WWE's part to put the friggin' WWE Championship on Jinder Mahal. But honestly, I haven't really talked much about Bobby Roode, and honestly, there really isn't much to talk about Bobby Roode. He hasn't really, I'm a big fan of Roode's, and I'm like I said, I'm going to be removing my bias here. I'm not being biased. I'm going to be, straight up and honest with everybody. Whether if you are going to get angry about me saying it, or if you're going to get offended by me saying what I'm going to say, Bobby Roode just hasn't really, been himself since coming to SmackDown Live. I trusted SmackDown with Bobby Roode, and I thought SmackDown was going to be a great brand for Bobby Roode. And I still think it is. I still think SmackDown is the brand for Bobby Roode, but honestly, SmackDown just hasn't done, the best job with him. And it's not Roode's fault. As we all know, it's not Roode's fault. It's WWE Creative and their direction. They think that all they see of Bobby Roode saying the word glorious, they just think it's nothing more than just a catchphrase for him to say. Oh, this is glorious. Me being the United States champion is glorious. No, Like, yeah, we understand it. You're the United States champion, but you don't need to say glorious every goddamn time. That's one of the biggest issues with Bobby Roode as a face. Him being a heel is definitely what's better. Heel Bobby Roode is definitely better, you know, from a wrestling standpoint and a business standpoint, because that Bobby Roode is the better Bobby Roode. You know, that Bobby Roode was great in NXT. Even though I didn't watch a lot of NXT, but still, I know when one character is good and then you're seeing the other side of the character and you're realizing that the other side of the character isn't, you know, the best side of the character, then you know what side they're better worth being on. So anyway, guys, that's my my thoughts about, you know, the United States Championship match. Next, we got the Raw Women's Championship match. Alexa Bliss taking on Nia Jax. Now, again, like I said, I might be a fan of Alexa, but I'm going to be completely honest, and I'm not going to be biased. Alexa Bliss's time at the top, and I will be honest, even I will agree that her time at the top, needs to come to an end, and I feel like, and this is going to be me making a bold prediction, even though this is not my predictions video. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I would actually love to see Carmella cash in on the Raw Women's Championship. I really would love to see her come in, cash in on the Raw title instead of the SmackDown title, because why in the world would you have her cash in on Asuka? You know? Having her cash in on Asuka is beyond believable, you know? Beyond believable. So, honestly though, guys, I think what should happen is that maybe if they really want to make Carmella's cash in, you know, really hype, maybe they could have her cash in during the Alexa Bliss Nia Jax match and completely ruin Nia Jax's moment on becoming the Raw Women's Champion. You know, she was so close. You know, you can definitely build off that. She was so close. She almost had the title, but then Carmella from SmackDown Live comes over to Monday Night Raw and completely ruins it. Like, I don't think she should cash in on Nia Jax, in my honest opinion. If you want Nia Jax to be the next big top girl of Monday Night Raw, you can do that. You can do that. Honestly, you can do that. But at the same time, though, you've got to, you know, move Sasha Banks or Bayley over to SmackDown Live. You know, at least give SmackDown Live some credibility, in all honesty as well. Then you got to do that as well. Give them credibility. So, but you know, like I did my draft predictions, and if you guys never saw that, please go check that out. You know, it's a good video. I spent a lot of hard work on that. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the Raw title. I do agree Alexa's title reign needs to come to an end, but I don't think it should end at the hands of Nia Jax. If it ends at the hands of Nia Jax, then it does. I'm not going to whine about it, and I'm not going to complain about it. I'm just saying Alexa's title reign needs to come to an end, but I truly believe it should happen when Carmella cashes in her Money in the Bank and just completely surprises everybody that she's going to be cashing in on the Raw champion instead of the SmackDown champion. I just see her, you know, winning the title on Raw, because why would anyone want to see Carmella cash in on Asuka and actually pin Asuka in the middle of the ring? Maybe if, speaking of Asuka and SmackDown, we're going to be talking about the SmackDown Women's Championship next. Charlotte Flair versus Asuka. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I am very, very looking forward to this match. I'm not the biggest Asuka fan, but this match has definitely been a big match that WWE have really been hyping. I've said terrible things about Asuka. I've said she's boring. Like, I still believe what I say about Asuka. I still find her boring. I still don't understand why people like her. I still don't, but I know the credibility that this girl has. I know her credibility. And I'm not going to be a stubborn fan. I'm not going to be stubborn like my two friends, you know? I've got two friends and they are so freaking stubborn that they just don't understand and really accept the truth onto why certain things happen. So, at least, but yes, Asuka being undefeated for too long is definitely a complaint on my behalf that I really want to see Asuka lose. But I know for a fact they're not going to do that because I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid because I know that. Because I know when, like, I know that her streak means a lot. And honestly, though, I think Charlotte is definitely capable of definitely defeating Asuka. She is. I'm being deadly serious. Charlotte is definitely believable to defeat Charlotte. Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte's definitely capable of defeating herself. Yeah, I really do believe. Hang on a sec. I apologize for that, guys. I had an interruption. My girlfriend decided to call me in the middle of recording. I didn't tell her to go away or anything. I just told her I'm in the middle of recording. Where was I? Yes, Charlotte Flair and Asuka. I understand the credibility that this match has, and I believe Charlotte is capable of defeating Asuka, and I believe she can defeat Asuka. But I know for a fact that, you know, the whole storyline is that Asuka's undefeated. That she's so damn good that, you know, it's hard to defeat her. You know, that's the whole part of the storyline that they're trying to talk here. Maybe Charlotte does beat Asuka at WrestleMania. Maybe she does. Maybe she does beat Asuka at WrestleMania, and then you had Carmella come in and cash in. I don't know. I don't know, but I don't know. I really don't know, but yeah, this is definitely a match I'm looking forward to. Charlotte and Asuka. You know, like this is the last match, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is Asuka's last chance, and I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. I'm giving Asuka one last chance to try and prove me wrong. You know, everybody talks about how great she is in the ring. I haven't really been impressed with her. So this is Asuka's last chance. In my opinion, this is her last chance to prove to me that I can definitely be worth cheering her. I can definitely get behind her. Like, I want Asuka to prove to me why I should like her. And I'm giving her match with Charlotte a big reason. And, you know, this is definitely a time for her to try and prove me wrong. What else have we got here? Oh, yeah, we've got... Oh, shit. We've got... Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Well, first off, let's talk about other things before we get on to the next one. Obviously, there's gonna be a three-way between Harper and Rowan, the Bludgeon Brothers, the Usos, and the New Day for WrestleMania. Honestly, I don't understand why people are so freaking frustrated about why we're getting this. Oh, like the only reason why people are angry about this match is because the New Day are involved. I mean, what's so bad about having New Day involved? The New Day are one of the biggest tag teams in the world right now. Yes, I understand they've had so many championship opportunities, but it's kind of hard because SmackDown don't really have many teams to build around. Yes, they've got Breezango. Yes, they've got the Ascension. But honestly, like, who really believes that those teams are capable of a tag team championship opportunity? Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin have just been downgraded to nothing now. They've been downgraded to nothing now. How can we, you know, really think Gable and Benjamin are worth being tag team champions now? So, excuse me. Yes, but obviously you guys are saying, oh well, Rusev Day. You got Rusev Day. You can definitely do Rusev Day. Rusev Day don't really like. Yes, they're over and all, but honestly, do they really deserve a tag team title opportunity? Can you, like, people always tell me that, oh, you need to prove yourself worthy to be tag team champions and all that shit. Like, what have Rusev and Ed English done, honestly, to really prove they can be a champion? Oh, Titus Worldwide beat the tag team champions, like, multiple times, but all of a sudden, you know, people are angry that they get title opportunities, but Rusev Day don't have to, you know, they don't have to beat the champions. They don't have to, you know, defeat the champions to, you know, really prove that they can be tag team champions in all honesty. But that's the thing that really annoys the crap out of me. But anyway, but honestly though, I don't see anything wrong with this match. I think New Day are honestly there to eat the pin. That's me being totally honest. I think New Day are there just to eat the pin for the Bludgeon Brothers to win the tag team titles. but we don't know if the Bludgeons are going to win the tag team titles. I think they should. You know, the Bludgeon Brothers are definitely ready. Harper and Rowan haven't really, you know, Harper and Rowan have had so many opportunities to be the tag team champions in the Wyatt family, but they were never really given that opportunity. Harper and Rowan tried to be successful on their own. Harper was like Intercontinental Champion, you know, but you know, now it's definitely WWE's time to, you know, really let Harper and Rowan finally get a championship. Really try and prove that they can be champions. It's about time for them to prove that. In all honesty, and in my honest opinion, it's time for them to prove that. So anyway, now we're going to be moving on to Cesaro and Sheamus, the Bar, versing Braun Strowman and a partner of his choosing. Now, who could this partner be? Honestly, I don't know. It's very, very tough for me to think who could his partner be. I've got three people in my head. You know, it could be, you know, I think it could be Samoa Joe. It could be, you know, Big Show. I've heard stories that Big Show could be back. Yeah, I've heard stories that Big Show is ready to come back. I've heard, you know, Elias. I've heard Elias Sampson. I've heard some people say James Ellsworth. Please, I don't want to see James Ellsworth again. There are a lot of people. There are a lot of people to choose from, but honestly, I'm just being deadly honest. I really don't know. I really don't know who his partner could be. But honestly, though, we'll have to wait and see. We're going to have to wait and see. But if you people really want me to make a guess on who I think it could be, I'm just gonna say Samoa Joe. I'm just gonna say Samoa Joe because it kind of looks more believable to be him than anybody else. But although I think Big Show is, honestly, I think Big Show is a good candidate as well to that opportunity. But honestly, it's very hard to say. It's very, very difficult to say. And probably the match that I'm really looking forward to the most is the Cruiserweight Championship. Cedric Alexander taking on Mustafa Ali for the 205 Live Cruiserweight Championship. I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I am really looking forward to this. The Cruiserweight Championship tournament has been amazing. It's been great. There's been a lot of great matches. It was great seeing Roderick Strong participate, Buddy Murphy participate. You know, it was great to see all these guys, really put themselves on the map and really prove to the fans why they deserve it. And I've heard a lot of people complain that the crowd are quiet during the 205 Live matches. I've actually watched some of 205 Live. I hear noise. I was hearing the crowd chanting for Ali during his match against Drew Gulak. You know, if the crowd are quiet, they wouldn't be chanting Ali, Ali, Ali for Mustafa Ali in his match with Drew Gulak. People have really been behind Cedric Alexander. Two big baby faces, you know, at the moment, competing in a high profile match. You know, it's so freaking great. It's so great, and this cruiserweight match is definitely going to steal the show. I just hope that they don't put it on the pre-show. That's all my concern is. That's my only concern, is that they're just going to chuck it on the pre-show because they need something for the pre-show. No, the pre-show should be those two pathetic battle royals that you're putting on. Those two battle royals that you got going on, they need to be the pre-show matches. They need to be the pre-show matches. That's it. Nothing else. Those two pathetic battle royals that you're putting on should be the only pre-show matches that this that WrestleMania honestly needs. And finally, guys, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royals the Battle Royals are on after this are going to be on this one. So, but before I talk about the final match, I'm going to be talking about the other match that is potential for WrestleMania. Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan taking on the Yep Movement, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I'm actually, this storyline really was very, very, whack and all over the place. We all thought it was going to be Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens, and then Sami Zayn got involved. We weren't sure about Sami Zayn. We thought it could have been a handicap match, but then Daniel Bryan started getting involved. We don't know what was leading up with that, and all of a sudden it disappeared, and then all of a sudden Daniel Bryan started disappearing away from the situation. And now, with Daniel Bryan being medically cleared to compete, now it's confirmed, well, not yet, but we now know it's going to be a tag team match. It's going to be Shane McMahon and the returning Daniel Bryan against the Yep Movement, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. I loved Daniel Bryan's speech, and I love the fact that he really used Brie Bella's name a lot, and honestly, I really hope people give Brie Bella a lot more respect than they have. As what Daniel Bryan mentioned that she has been a very big help to Daniel Bryan, through the times where he was, where he was angry and he was depressed, it's always great to have someone there really back you up and really help you, and I thank Brie. I would thank Brie. I thank Brie and for really helping Daniel Bryan out, because if she was never there, if she was not there for Daniel Bryan, he wouldn't be able to get to where he is. He wouldn't be able to be where he is right now. And I'm being honest with you guys. So I'm glad for that. I'm very glad for Brie, and I'm happy that Brie really helped Daniel Bryan out. If it wasn't for, like I said, if it wasn't for Brie, Daniel Bryan wouldn't be here. So this match with Owens and Zayn and Bryan and Shane, it's going to be an awesome match. It's going to be an awesome match, especially with Daniel Bryan making his return. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good, and I really hope that you guys really understand how much this means to a lot of us fans who have really been wanting to see Daniel Bryan back into the ring since he was pretty much forced to retire. And I would be grateful. And I would be grateful if I was WWE. The Daniel Bryan, Shane McMahon, Yep Movement. It's going to be an awesome match. It's going to be an awesome match, especially with the return of Daniel Bryan. Now, finally, guys, I'm not going to talk about the Memorial Battle Royals, because why would anybody give a shit about the Memorial Battle Royals? I'm going to be talking about the last match, and then I'll get the hell out of here. My video's almost reached 40 minutes, because I'm talking about the WrestleMania match card. We're going to go on to the one last thing on this card, and that is Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey taking on The Authority, Stephanie McMahon, and Triple H. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Yes, it's good to see Kurt Angle in the ring. Yes, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's great to see Kurt Angle, compete again, even though we've seen him compete twice already at TLC as a replacement member for the Shield, and he was also there for Survivor Series as well. But now he's got a big time role. Now he's got a real role to be a part of, and having him pair up with Ronda Rousey now. I was sick to my stomach when people were telling me that they're bringing in Ronda Rousey and they're gonna throw her into a championship opportunity, and I was, when I heard that, I swear to God, I was going to really tear Ronda Rousey apart if WWE did that. And I'm glad, I am absolutely glad that WWE did not thrust the Ronda Rousey straight into a championship opportunity. And you know what? And And I was getting attacked by a lot of people saying to me, like, oh, why are you shitting on Ronda Rousey? She's only been in WWE for 1 day, and now you're criticizing her? Yeah, pointing at the WrestleMania sign like 5 freaking times. That was just cringy as hell, man. That was just cringe. And now and then listening to her first promo at the Elimination Chamber. Yes, I'll cut her a break because it was her first time. So I'll give her a break. But honestly though, there has nothing. Ronda Rousey has done nothing to make me say, you know what, I want to see her. All she's done is cut cringy promos. Whenever I listen to her talk, I swear I can't stand listening to Rousey talk. And if I offend anybody because of this, I don't give a shit. If you're upset because I'm being offensive to your favorite UFC favorite diva, I don't give a shit. Oh, did I just say the word diva? Oops, I didn't mean to say diva. Ha ha ha. Woman. You know, I don't give a shit if I'm offending everybody's favorite UFC bantamweight champion. You know, I don't give a shit. I'm telling you guys the truth about Ronda Rousey. Now, I know she hasn't had her first match. And I said this to my 2 friends. And I said this to them. I said, look, you don't want me criticizing Ronda Rousey? Well, why don't we make an agreement? If Ronda Rousey impresses me at Wrestlemania and proves to me that she does belong in a wrestling ring, then I'll stop criticizing her. But until then, I will keep the criticizing going, and if you people can't handle that, then get over it. As for the Authority, Stephanie McMahon and Triple H. Now, I've never been a fan of the Authority, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. But I hate the fact that when I shit on Ronda Rousey, and then everybody's saying, oh my god, why are you defending Stephanie McMahon? Why are you agreeing with her? Did I say I agreed with what Stephanie McMahon was saying? Like, there was nothing wrong with what Stephanie McMahon was doing. I never said there was anything wrong with her. I was more criticizing towards Ronda Rousey, and that was the thing that I hated. Because, you know, I was being honest. I was speaking my mind, and I was being honest about myself. And the next thing, people were telling me, "Oh my God, you like Stephanie McMahon? You like someone who we're supposed to be hating? Stephanie McMahon is cringe." Like, oh, do I even really give a damn? And I'm not saying that I do like Stephanie. I don't like really though. I mean, like what? Like this fan base is by far ridiculous. By far ridiculous. I never ever said that I liked Stephanie McMahon. I've said I've never been a fan of the Authority, but the thing that I hate is that people are criticizing me. They think I like them because I don't like Ronda Rousey. No, that's not the case. This match is going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting match. And I guarantee you, I can probably already predict this match. I can probably already predict what this match is going to be. It's going to be 90% Kurt Angle and Triple H wrestling. 90% it's going to be Kurt Angle and Triple H. Kurt Angle and Triple H are going to be wrestling 90% of the match. And the closing segments of the match is when Ronda Rousey's going to get in and Stephanie McMahon is going to try and be all cheesy and try to get a few cheap shots on Ronda, and then Ronda's going to catch her into an armbar and make her submit. I guarantee you that is how the match is going to be. And if that is how the match is going to end up being, I'm going to tell you all when my WrestleMania review comes out, I'm going to be right. I will be amazed if Kurt Angle and Triple H don't have 90% of the match. I'll be very amazed if they don't have 90% of the match. I can definitely see Kurt Angle and Triple H having 90% of the match. I can definitely see that happening. Anyway, guys, that is your video. That's your video. I went over all the WrestleMania matches, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like this video, comment your thoughts down below, and let me know what are your thoughts on the WrestleMania card? In all honesty, I think WrestleMania looks good. I think WrestleMania is looking to be a good show this year. It'll be very, very exciting. I'm looking forward to it. So anyway, guys, this has been Patrick Valentine. Hit the like button, comment your thoughts down below, subscribe, and also follow me at pvalentine95 to keep yourselves updated on my videos. Thank you all for joining me. See you guys later.